What's going on, everybody? We're going to be doing some farming today. We are going to be farming leather from Legion. Make sure we're all good to go here. Okay. All right. So we're going to be doing some Legion skinning, and first we are going to go get some of our fellhide, though. So we're going to be farming Stonehide because Stonehide is currently selling for 1 gold 79 cents. Well, it was selling for like 3 gold not that long ago, which is why I decided to go and do it. But even so, let's reload because our map's all jacked up. Even so, we're going to farm it because you can get some transmog actually, and some other things to make this more profitable, and I'll show you that here in a second. So first we're going to go down here and get our fellhide. Now I am rank 3 in fellhide, so I do get, I think I get like 6 or 7. And currently they sell for like 200 gold on my realm a piece. But I like to hold on to them so I can make things like toys and stuff like that. Show you in a second. So we'll kill this guy, skin him, and we got 5, 6, and a Blood of Sargeras. So what I also like to do with these is farm. No, what am I looking for? Fellhide. The fellhide for these here: the flaming hoop, the leather pet bed, the leather pet leash. So you can sell all these. You can see we're making some pretty good gold on these here, and they take fellhide. So I'll farm the fellhide for that as well. Let's go and we'll do some stonehide for right now, and then we'll do a little bit of transmog here in a while. We go over here and farm all these falcosaurs. And let's turn our loot appraiser on. So we've got a few things going for us, right? Whenever I do this, I make sure I have on these shoulders, just because, I mean, they're cloth, right? I'm leatherware. It doesn't really matter. They're heirloom shoulders, and I have the enchanted blood hunter on it. So I can buy that Blood Hunter enchant on my warrior because I have the Warden's rep for it. Then I just put it on some shoulders and send it to an alt. So I get more Blood of Sargeras, which I then use to buy typically Starlight Rose, but it just depends on whatever the vendor is selling has the highest price. And then I have on my Legion skinning gloves, and then also I have the Legion gutting, which every time you skin gives you a chance to get one of these things, which can include some gems that you can actually get a lot of gold out of. So we just gather all these guys up here, and then we just skin them, and that's it. So it's not actually, right now the Stonehide's selling for cheap. Like I said, it just dropped like almost 2 gold since this morning. But you'll have that with mats. They typically sell between 2 and like 4. But you can get it so quick, and with the other items that I have as well, you can get the like the gutting little sacks and stuff like that, and then all the bloods. This farm is definitely worth it. And then also you can get different transmogs. Oddly enough, the It's called Thunder Totem rings. They're actually like rings and little trinkets and stuff that drop from here. Sell for pretty good. The Thunder Totem rings I've actually sold for like in the thousands, so it's sort of odd how that works. I think people buy it for the mage tower because there's like certain things that you can't enchant because of item level. $8.99 O2 sell rate, that's not bad. I mean, that's just about like any of your other transmog stuff that you're going to run old content for, like in Zul'Farrak or anything. O2 just to pad out the auction house. Keep going here and see if we get any of these. These are what I'm talking about with the gluttony that you have. You get it in the Dalaran sewers, and you have a chance of getting them. And like this one didn't really have anything. That one didn't really have too much either. But they've got some rare gems that are like thousands of gold each, but they also have like just herbs and stuff like that as well. And then see the getting some bloods here. So there's quite a lot that you actually are farming. I mean, you're killing the Falcosaurs and you're getting the leather, but there's also a bunch of other items that you're going to pick up from here too. Transmog, Blood of Sargeras. So then it's just a matter of rounding them up. I'm sure there's like somebody out there has probably done something to where it gives you like the best route for this. I just go around the different islands and kill them all. I think that's about the easiest. I mean, you could probably pick them all up and grab them all together. But if you miss one, they won't respawn, so I just do it this way. That was a nice little transmog there too. 371, 04 sell rate. I'll take that. How's everybody doing today, by the way? Hope everybody's doing well. What was that? Mana Saber Hide Pants. Huh. That was weird. Can't sell it, so I don't really care. Oh, go ahead and get this little guy here. You could probably do this in a group as well. Just have somebody post up in different areas, and then kill them all, and then every couple minutes, just everybody go loot. But it's also very easy to do solo as well.
To get close.
We got some respawn over here. So again, we're not just going for the Stonehide leather, we're going for the Blood of Sargeras, the Transmog, the little gut things that we get from the let me see what it's called here again because I keep forgetting. Legion Gutting, that's what it is. Gives you a chance to get these little guts here. That one dropped a couple storm scale. And that one dropped some silk, and nothing really major on that. I don't know actually if those guts can get transmog or not. Or if they just drop materials.
It's too far.
Yeah, I guess they can. That just dropped something, I think.
I need to
Ed bone stuff, or maybe I was mistaken. Yeah, it didn't drop that actually. That's my fault. Dun, dun, dun. Can't scan those. Oh, what's this guy doing? If I ever find anybody else here, I just always ask them if they want to group up. Hillstride Gauntlets? No sales rank on that, but somebody's trying to sell them for a lot. Bone helm. 164. Not bad if you're just trying to pad the auction house out with stuff, I guess. Go ahead and kill them over there. Get that rolling. So the last live that I did, I was farming the goats in Pandaria, and got a weapon that it's like a point. I think it was like a .03 sales rate. Actually, it was like 70k. It was crazy. I wasn't even expecting it. Didn't even know you could get it, and I don't remember what it's called. It's a blue item though. So we'll do this for a little bit longer, see if we can get anything good here, and then we'll switch over and do some, I think I'm going to keep running mana tomes. It goes by pretty quick, and you can get some good transmog. So, I'm a leather working and skinning on this guy, so even if the stonehide leather price doesn't go up soon, I can just use it to craft things, because some of the pets, like the like the pet leash and some of the other toys, take stonehide leather. They take like 50 of them, which you can get relatively quickly doing this. Let's sort of group them all up. And I think you have to clear the whole. I think you have to clear all of them or they won't respawn, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if we can taunt this guy over here. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll just burn our little aura here. So if you're gonna do this though, one, check the price on your realm for what stonehide leather is, and then also you want to take the time to get some ranks in stonehide leather. So Legion, they go by ranks and they give you like little stars, right, to tell you the rank. So if you have a rank 1 in stonehide leather, you're only going to be getting 1 per kill. So you're going to kill, you're going to skin, and you're only going to get like 1 leather from it, which significantly decreases the gold per hour that you could potentially get. We've got a couple more bladders. And nothing good in those either. Blood of Sargeras though. How many bloods did we get? 4 so far in 10 minutes. Yeah, so when we're done here, we'll go and buy some mats with the bloods, and I'll show you all what I'm talking about, the blood vendor. And then the unbroken claws, and that I just send to my mage, who's an alchemist, and pretty much it's just parked in Tannin Jungle to try to like hunt toys, and I use them to do Legion transmute meat to pit, I think it's called. And I actually on that transmute, I just got a Crimson Lasher, which sells for like 3k earlier today, so that's cool. You gotta wait like 7 days for it to open, so it's always nice when it opens and it's actually worth something. Thought I saw somebody else over there killing stuff. Oh yeah, it's a horde though, which is fine. I'll let him kill him and I'll pick these up. I thought I saw another alliance flying around somewhere. If so, we'll see if we can group with them. Oh, somebody already killed these, so I'll go ahead and skin them. So when it happens like this, the only real thing you're missing out on is like the potential transmog, because you can't loot the bodies, but you can still skin, which still gives you the little glutton stomachs and blood of Sargeras, and of course the leather. We get aggro on them and bring them all over here. There we go. Thanks for watching, everybody, by the way. So I'm trying to get my live stream set up. Now, I recorded actually my first live stream this weekend, a couple days ago. And when I put it on YouTube, like on the channel, the quality was not good. So I'm trying to get that figured out. So if anybody would be so kind as to just let me know if the quality is like horrible while I'm actively doing it, like if it's blurry or if it's just when it actually uploads. That would be amazing if you could let me know. Just fill me in on that. Hello, Nasap or Nasap, however you handle your vowels there. Is solo farming Primal Fire worth it? It just depends on how much it goes for on your realm. So typically, I mean, worth it is like a relative term, right? Because typically any kind of farm that you do is going to give you less gold per hour if you're not doing it like in a 5-man. Some things are just better like it's 5-man or groups, but you can still make the gold doing it as a solo. The only time you run into stuff is if it's like a you need to force it to hyperspawn, right? Whatever you're farming. Oh yeah, 500 gold each. That's pretty good, I would say. The thing is there's so many different ways to make gold, right, in the game. So it depends on why you're making gold, right? Like I do it because I think it's fun. I mean, it's just something I like doing. I like doing the different farms and stuff like that. And there's so many of them that you never really run out. So sometimes I'll do farms that are not like the best gold per hour, but I just like doing them. That's like this here. This is not the best gold per hour for me right this second, but I'm just trying it out, you know. Yeah, man, thanks. I'm glad the quality is good right now. I'm trying to get it to stay good when I upload it. It like doesn't upload in high def though, which is weird. Yeah, I like gold farming, and it's super dare I say addictive, right? Like at least for me, and I'm pretty sure other WoW players are in that same boat. You're always thinking about, hey, how can I make gold this way or that way, or what's gonna work, and yeah, it's fun. So let's open up some of our guts here, see if we got anything this time. Nope. 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 I'll take that back. We did get some Arcana. So that's 264 extra gold from the Arcana. That's good. So I shared this on my live stream the other day, but it came up on my feed, and this guy, I guess the title was like son misses his birth of firstborn, or I'm sorry, it was like man misses birth of firstborn son for World of Warcraft. And I was like, maybe it's like, you know, a god or the universe or whatever, however you want to believe it, telling me to like, hey man, you need to calm down on Warcraft. Yeah, primals, it just depends on the realm. But anyway, so the story is this guy, his girlfriend or wife or his pregnant woman's who's having his child is worried that he's going to miss it because this is why. All right. Now tell me if you sympathize with this. Okay. I'm not a monster. All right. I'll tell you what I would do. I would go, I don't care if it was my firstborn son or my 10th born daughter, I would go to it because that's what you do, right? Because if Warcraft servers went down tomorrow, you still have a life out there, right? So, but here's his thing. He is in a Mythic guild, and they are on the last boss on Mythic, and the baby was scheduled to be born during his raid times. So, uh, he was like, I'm never gonna be able to do this again, probably. And like, I get it. Part of me was like, I get it. You know what I mean? You put a lot of time in, you put a lot of work in to get to that point, and then life happens, right? But you have to get your priorities in order. So like, if it was something to where it was like, okay, maybe I could take off work this day. Like if I got called into work, I may, take the day off or something like that. If I already had all my finances and stuff in order, maybe take off and try to kill Mythic, last boss. But something like your kid being born, major events, family members, like whatever they have, like soccer games and stuff like that, that kind of stuff, don't pass out on that stuff because they're going to be around a lot longer than Warcraft is, and you don't want to neglect those relationships. 1,000 gold a piece a day, and has low quantity. Yeah, it's so crazy how different realms are, right? So leatherworking on this guy here, on this realm, leatherworking is one of my worst. I make like 100 to 200 gold off the desolate pieces. Every once in a while, off like the 262s, I'll make like 1,000 or 2,000. But it's not nearly as good as like blacksmithing, say. But on the other realm I play on, dude, like the level 87 gear is selling for 3 or 4K. It's not selling like super fast, but several pieces a day. Level 87 crafted gear for like 4 or 5K. It's insane. So the market is just bizarre for what sells on what realms.
I need to get closer.
Same thing with jewel crafting. The level 87 rings are selling over there for like 1,800 gold, and over here they're like 400 or 500. You're still making gold, but it's crazy, the realm difference. I don't even think I'm going to be able to skin all these before they go away. I'll just show you all some of the stuff that I make here with this stonehide leather. So
Ancient to trade needs to be
right now it's only going for like 179. Like I said, it was going for higher earlier, but
anything exotic.
I hold on to it, and I'm still learning some Legion recipes. But I make, you can do transmog with it, right? Like this, the Warhide mask. And look at this, 04 sell rate, just at rank 1, and it's selling for whatever it's selling for. This is going to be all profit for me, right? And we're going to make 492 gold. I'm actually going to go ahead and craft one of those. And then also over here, the leather pet bed. Okay, I just sold one of those earlier. We're making 1,300 gold on that. The leather pet leash. So I funnel this into crafting as well.
Have anything ancient to
So we'll just go ahead and list this thing here real quick. 550, 827. Oh, looks like I guess I already have one listed, which I don't know why I didn't notice that. But anyway, we'll list 2 of them. Not a big deal.
if you find anything exotic.
See what we got in this gut here. Nothing there. The area we're in is up here, Valshar, right up here, off Chalianis Terrace. Oh yeah. Let's check this out. You're right. The Stonehide leather bardings. So the price has been crazy on my realm. Let's look it up.
2 centuries old.
So the Stonehide Leather Barding right now is 300. But look at the historical price at TSM. If you go over here, I can't move my mouse off of it, but right now it's 300. The historical price is 1389. Oh yeah, yeah, cool, man. So this is right now they're selling for 300. We'd make two. So we'd still make 225 gold off of it, right? Which is pretty good. But selling it for 1300, oh my gosh, that's insane. Oh yeah, good. I'm glad that you picked up on that and helped. Yeah, dude, I've been playing WoW since the end of Cataclysm and doing gold farming since like mid Pandaria. So I've picked up a few things along the way, but there's just so much out there. Like, I mean, you can't hardly do all of it, right? I mean, you could just take one character. Like, I try to keep up and craft a little bit every week on all of my characters to make gold, but it just becomes taxing, right? Like, to craft everything that's profitable on every profession that you have is a lot. So that's why doing stuff like this every once in a while, I think somebody said on here, like, it's relaxing, right? Like, you're moving around, you're killing stuff. You've got the possibility of getting like a big item, like out of one of these little gut sacks or something, or a random transmog. I also do Mythic Plus. I haven't raided since, oh man, the last time I did like any kind of serious raiding was probably, I want to say Legion. I don't think I raided much in Battle for Azeroth. I don't think that I did. I think I probably just paid for the AOTC mount. But I do Mythic Plus, which is fun. But right now, since I've already got like Keystone Master, which for me, I don't really have any reason to go past that, right? Like I understand some people play the game to get like their score up and stuff like that, and I can see that, and that would be fun. But for me, I'm like, okay, I got them out. Mission accomplished. Like once you get past that, there's nothing tangible that you get to take with you from expansion to expansion. Like when season 4 comes out, or even like Dragonfly comes out, nobody's gonna care that you were like 3,000 raid or IO, right? And you're gonna forget about it. You don't have anything to show for it. You know, like once you get, yeah, keys are fun, man. Once you get the mount, like in my opinion, like once I get the mount, I'm done. Like rated PvP, once I get the mount, I'm done. I'm out. I've got what I needed from it, and that's it. But I'll still run keys sometimes, right? But it's just I do it for fun now. I don't do it like for the stress of we have to clear this key. And I've never gotten into like super high keys. Highest I've cleared is like +2 on an 18 or something like that. But they're relatively short, right? Like raiding, it takes a lot of time. Mythic Plus, I mean, you can get a group together and a run done in 35 minutes. Granted, things go fairly smooth, right? And I've done it all pugging. I got KSM all through pugging, wasn't part of a group or anything. There's people that I've played with for a long time still on the game. They just don't do any kind of content. And the guilds that I was in that have done content, they've like all since split because Azeroth is a dramatic place, even among adults. And if you get to the point in the game where you're starting to get frustrated, then you need to take a break. Like the Mage Tower. I've got the Mage Tower on my Warrior and on my Monk, and when I looked it up online how to do it, I did them when they were current, by the way, in actual Legion, right, on several characters, but I wanted the new Transmogs. And people are like, oh, this is the easiest one ever. This is pretty much a free transmog. If you go into the Mage Tower and you don't get it the first 3 tries, you're not alone. Like I watched Dratno's video, And he was like, yeah, I think I'm a Fury Warrior who I haven't played in like a year. I just picked him up and, you know, went in there in third pool. I got my Transmog. So easy. I was like, it took me like 50 pools. But a lot of the videos were taken when a lot of the nerfs didn't happen to the enchants and stuff. So people were doing like stupid damage and just getting it done. Um, and I had to optimize. On my monk, I just ran Shadowlands gear, but on my warrior, I actually had to optimize and get like the recommended enchants, like the neck enchants, Mark of the Hidden Satire, and stuff like that. All right, let's see. We got a few more minutes on this farm here before we go do some transmog farming. Use the transmog farm a lot. So sort of fell off with current content, and then I moved some characters to a new realm, and I didn't bring my transmog farmer with me. But I've got several characters on this other realm now that I've been making gold on. So, and the transmog druid is over there. So we'll switch realms. Alright, let's see if we got anything in these oddly shaped stomachs. Man, really nothing in these stomachs. This is a bad day for the stomachs. Shoot, a lot of times you'll at least get like herbs or something out of it. If you don't get those expensive gems, you'll get at least like some dream leaf or something. Not in the cards today though. So the gold per hour on this has actually been pretty mediocre. Um, but like I said earlier, there's a few things when you're doing Legion farming that's really going to help you get your gold per hour up on the back end. Like it's not going to necessarily record it on Loot Appraiser. That is getting the Legion Gluttony skill from the Dalaran sewers that gives you those little stomachs that I've been opening up. And then getting a boon of it's enchanted. It's a Blood Hunter boon that gives you helps you get more Blood of Sargeras, which you're gonna then go buy mats with, and Legion Skinning glove enchant. Alright, let's clear this next little island here, and then we'll go see what we can get with our bloods, and then do some transmog. Do I do Shadowlands, skinning, and mining? Well, in herbalism, yes and no. Sometimes I'll do the skinning, but I have not done a full-on skinning Shadowlands farm, and I'll tell you why. There's a lot of old mats that you can get a lot faster, like exotic leather right now. I think on my realm is going for, let's see, I should have some in here. Yeah, so look at this. Exotic leather is going for 3 gold and 75 cents. And it's got a great sales rate, 0.14. And you could farm these things super fast. The desolate leather is selling for 2 gold 44. So it's selling for a gold less. I'm sorry, for 1 gold less. And it is selling like crazy, right? Of course. But if you're going to do a solo farm, then I do the old stuff because you have a chance at 1, getting transmogs. And 2, the mobs are just a lot easier to kill solo. Yeah. Yep. This is a cool farm. It's relaxing. All right, so let's pawn off some of our stuff here. We've been doing this for about 32 minutes. About 6,800 gold, so not amazing. But let's go see what else we can get. So let's sell off our gray here. You know what I want to know? Isn't there a there's a mount that you can craft with leather working, right? But is it? Can you trade it? It's like an elk or something. I don't know if you can trade it or not.
Come back with some better stories.
And more garbage from that one.
Ma'am?
So let's stop this here.
Fine, leave. I was done talking to you.
Actually, let's check real quick. I'll move this out of the way. Leather working. I know that I haven't learned it yet. Let's see. Mount, riding cap, riding harness. Oh, the dredged leather is something you can do here as well. That's another good farm, guys. If you go to Nazjatar and you farm the dredged leather is selling for like 30 gold or 40 gold consistently. This here, the Elderhorn riding horse. Elderhorn. I don't know if we can sell that or not.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Yeah, there's a lot of farming add-ons out there and stuff like that. I have never used any of them. I'll tell you that. Evidently, you can't sell it. So look at this, the dredged leather. Look at this, 30 gold right now. Historically, like 36. So you can farm that as well. So the thing though that sucks about that is you actually have to get ranks. Actually, you know what? We could go. Let's go do that. Let's go farm some dredged leather real quick instead of doing some transmogging. So I don't remember off the top of my head how I got to Nazjatar on this tune, because I don't think I played him in BFA up to that point. But I remember looking around and searching the internet and like not really finding anything on how to get there. And like it was super frustrating. And I finally figured out after like 40 minutes how to even get to Nazjatar. Alright, so let's get, this is like in our way, right? Okay, so here's the blood vendor in Dalaran, right up here. And we're just going to look and see what she has. Because we have, we got 34 blood of Sargeras. So these fish probably aren't really worth anything. Well, I don't sell them for 80, but historical price is 21. I'd probably end up just sitting on those, I'm guessing. Dreamleaf is 9 right now. 7. Lowstone ore. Fell slate, 17 gold each. Typically, the starlight or the fell slate is normally what I go for. Arcana, we did get some of this from those bladders, actually. Oh, here we go, some Leylight shards, actually. So let's do this. It looks like these are selling for the most. We've got like 30, right? Blood is a Sargeras. We want to save some for crafting, so let's just do. We'll buy 10 of these. Actually, let's get 30. So 10 bloods is going to get us 30. Oop. So we're going to get, oh my goodness. We're going to get 30 of those. And then we're going to come over here and diversify. And these are selling for 17, but they're selling a lot. They're selling a lot more, like 0.11. So let's get, they come in 5. So let's get 50 of these. Okay. And so if we hover over that, so right there from the bloods that we just farmed up, there's another 746 gold. And then there's another 855 gold right there. And we're just going to pawn those off on the auction house. I could send them to my blacksmith, but that's fine. I got enough gold. I'll just buy it on them if I need them. So there's that. Fellhide we're gonna keep because we're gonna make some like toys and stuff. See, now it's down to 150. Yep. So we'll hold off on that for a second, and let's go look at some dredged leather. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see, where are we at here? So sort of how I get around is I have my Hearthstone set to my sanctuary, well, not my sanctuary, my covenant place, so that I can go there and just run my mission tables. And then I also have a Dalaran Hearthstone, and I go to Dalaran to Stormwind, and then you have all this access here. So we're gonna go to Borealis. We're gonna go ahead and get into let's see if there's any world quests up real quick that we want. Nope. Well, speaking of Borealis, I ran some mythic islands, and I got the that plundered sword, the plundered what's it called? It's like Sword of Plundered Kings or something like that. And yeah, I sold it today. So I listed it. It's been about 2 weeks, but I sold it for 54K, which was nice. All right, so Nazartar, we're gonna do some dredged leather. We're gonna go right over into this area with all these little like fish dog things. Yeah, man, it might be Blade. It might be Blade of the Northern Kings. I think you're right. Let's see if we can pull it up real quick. I'm just gonna spell it right. Yeah, this one right here. Plundered Blade of the Northern King. So I actually sold that one. And I sold some sort of dress I got from there too, which was nice. Let's see. Do I have... I think I have a set... For, yeah, BFA skinning. So I have some gloves here somewhere. Shadowlands... Cool Tyrian skinning right here. So I'm just going to change my gloves out so we can skin faster. Alright, now one of the things that sucks... Oh, by the way, if y'all didn't notice, this mount right here, it used to... This is the one you get from pre-purchase. You used to jump up and it would still look like the wings were back, and then it would spread out. But watch this. Today, after a week of it releasing, watch. Boom, it jumps up like normal, which is awesome. I don't know if any of y'all noticed that or not, but I noticed it. Oh yeah, early BFA, that thing dropping, that was nice. So maybe y'all have some tips, right? So here's my problem. Skinning. Here's my problem. Where are we at? Legion skinning, Cool Tyrian skinning. I want more dredged leather ranks. So you have to get this meat, right? It's like this meat that falls off of mobs, I guess, and then you go summon the eel, and then he gives you the rank 2, which I really want. And I remember farming, I'm sorry, just playing this content, right? Just the normal content, and having like, it's called chum or something, in my bags all the time. But now I've probably killed 100 or more of these little snapdragons, which is what we're going to be farming, and I haven't gotten any of them. So I don't know what's up with that. So, but here's the play here. You just come in and you kill these, and then you skin them. I think I might switch my spec actually. Ooh, Wave Crushers of the Aurora. 500 gold, but no sales rank. But right there, I just got 4 of those. And so, yeah, that's pretty good gold per hour. Let's see if we can stop and start a new one. New session. Hold shift. Yeah, let's start a new session here. Dun, dun, dun. Xanthid. Oh, I'm not. I don't have any herb. I'm not an herbalist. Alright, so let's call this guy over here. Let's punch this dude. See if we can't gather this guy up. I don't know. This would probably be better in a group too, I guess. I don't really know. You'd have to post up. I haven't seen anybody do this group form in a while. So I'm wanting the chum, but yeah, look at that. 227 gold just off of that one little kill there, just because of how high they sell for. And the sales rate is pretty good too, 0.18, selling average 95 a day. It's pretty good. Dun, 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 dun. So Demon Hunter is super fun. It's been my second main so far. This expansion, first being a monk, and I got my little weak ores here to track everything, all custom made. You like that? That's pretty fancy. That actually took a while to do, learning weak ores and how to create them and that kind of stuff. So again, we're just good with the leather here, but we want the chum to drop so that we can get the rank 2, because that's going to increase the gold per hour by a lot. You gotta be careful on these because you can't group them all up. You'll just lose aggro on them. They'll just run away. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so the different expansions that you can enchant your gloves. I just keep a set of gloves that are like lower level than current. Like I've got a set of gloves that's enchanted with Kultirin and one that's Legion. So that way all I have to do whenever I farm those is just switch my gloves out. I mean, these things still take a little bit to kill, right? Even at, I think I'm, what am I, 247 with these gloves on, item level? You don't get anything from these little guys here, just discarded molting. But yeah, I mean, as far as gold per hour for just the actual materials, this is way better than the last one we just did, right? Because we're already at 1200 gold, and we've only been here for 3 minutes. Let me get this guy over here. Something else interesting about BFA that I'm not doing currently, but I've done in the past. There are some like little like glowy dudes, and you do different things to them. Like you bring them different like food and stuff like that. Like you'll have to get this thing. I forget what it is. I have to look it up again. But you get like something that lets you like attract a snail or something, and then you drag that little snail over to the little guys in the ground, and you feed them over the course of like, I don't know, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, something like that, and then they give you a pet. I thought there was one like over here I was gonna show you, but maybe not. Yeah, you could Google it, right? I am gonna go after this guy, the Daggertooth Terror, if I can find him. Did I pass him? Because I think he drops a pet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing drops a pet. So let's see what we can get. yeah, he drops the Dagger Tooth Frenzy Companion. We didn't get it. I'm so glad that when this came out, when Nazjatar came out, I'm so glad that you could eventually fly in it. Oh look, this guy's already killing them for us. Nice. Let's see. Let's see if they want to join up. Because that way, we can share. Oh, he's mount farming. I don't know what mount drops off these. Dun, 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 dun. So that's all we're doing is we're flying around just around these right here. Oh, I see they didn't want to answer back. That's fine. So you also get Rubbery Flank, which right now is selling for 1 gold. When this was current, man, Rubbery Flank was worth a lot. Now it's not because nobody's making the food for it, right? Oh, nice. The crab mount, is that a drop or is that like I thought that was like a meta achievement. Yeah, I think the crab mount is the meta achievement. Oh yeah, nice. Warbinder's Rod. There's some pretty cool transmogs that drop as well. Oh yeah, nice. She got that. I think if I switch my specs, I might be able to kill these things faster. Yeah, let's switch specs. You can eye beam them. Oh man, what do you guys farm for leather? Anybody that wants to chime in? What are some leather farms that you all do? Farming leather is fairly new to me, really. I mean, I've done it on and off, but not something I've done consistently. Terramol, let's go ahead and get this guy. Oh, I got my PvP set up here. I don't have my little jump. Snapdragonlings, we don't want those, they don't drop anything.
It's too far away.
They did not respawn. There's one there. Oh yeah, so I got my PV PvP setup going on, so I don't have the Glaive Tempest, which is better for farming. So this might not be much quicker after all.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Oh, here's this thing here. Get rid of him. Yeah, so I don't know why the chum is not dropping for the to summon the eel. I mean, I feel like I've killed quite a bit of things. And do you have to be a certain like skinning level? I should be maxed out. Yeah, maxed out in Legion. Oh, Quotierian. Yeah, maxed out there too. So I don't know.
I need to get closer.
So, one thing that you can do... Actually, let me see. You know what? Oh, I know what it is. You can make, with Dredged Leather, you can make Dredged Leather, what is it called? Bellies or something like that? Unlearned. Dredged Leather Bladder, that's what it is. And you can make good gold on this. But you need leatherworking 150, which I don't have right now. And then you can actually, I could send this to my blacksmith, and then he could make the mount equipment that lets your mount walk on water. So that's probably what I would do with it.
I'm out of range.
616. Do 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 do.
Too far away. I need to get closer.
Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's do this because I do want to get in a few runs at least on some transmog farming here.
That would scare you.
So, I mean, we were here for 12 minutes, right? 12 minutes and 3,800 gold. That's pretty good. So, I don't know, what's 60 divided by 12? Let's see if we can just put that into an hour. So that's 5. So you do 5 times 3,800. And that's like 19,000. So I guess this farm is about 20,000 gold per hour if you're doing it solo. And you could probably maximize it more than I'm doing, especially if you have the especially if you have the higher ranks and you can get more dredged leather than I was getting. So we got 122 though. We're gonna sell it. There we go.
If you find anything
All right, let's switch out for a few minutes and switch realms, and we'll do some manatomes farming. See if we can get any transmog drops. So I have this weird thing where every time I log out and switch characters, it says that I disconnect, which is weird. See, like it just keeps saying I get disconnected. Transmog in Manatombs. Well, I will tell you this. I turn on Loot Appraiser and then I kill stuff and hope something dings for a high price. So I'm looking more so to sell it than I am to actually find something specifically for myself. But we have had a couple Transmog sales, so yeah, man, that's weird, Dropsy. I don't get that. So we've had a couple Transmog sales here. Let's see. Bog Slayer. Okay, so here's one that I did get from Manitomes. I know this came from Manitomes. Bog Slayer sold for 713 gold. Commander's Legs, couldn't tell you where they came from. Lofty Gauntlets of the Quick Blade. I'm pretty sure this came from Zul'Farrak. So let's clear out. Let's go ahead and post this stuff so we can clear it out and then go do some runs. Auctioning. Run post scan. Yeah, so Jay, I don't know, dude. I couldn't tell you. Honestly, I watched somebody on YouTube say that these are the best dungeons to run. You know, like people are always putting out the 5 best, the 10 best. And even though I've done like all the dungeons like a billion times, I'm like, I have to watch it and go do that one. So that's why I'm at Manitombs, man. Because it's quick and I'm just running it. My favorite are probably like Zul'Farrak, Razor Fern, Crow, and Razor Fern Downs, and then the Manitombs. I haven't really had a whole bunch of luck, but check this out. This one here, Heavy Fell Steel Ring. I got that one from here, but it doesn't have a sales rate. I did get one that's like I think it's a back piece. I'll look it up here in a second. Actually, this is it right here. So this actually dropped for me on a run the other day. Black Strike Bracers. Oh, it's not a back piece. It just didn't even say the word back in it. Black Strike Bracers. So sort of it's a low sell rate, right? But it's 28K. So, I mean, if that thing sells, that'd be cool. And I've just got some leftover stuff like Coin of Many Faces selling for 8K. Some of these, which were crafted a while ago, pump action bandage guns. I sell those things all the time. They're insane. Yes, Jay, and you are correct, man, and you're stealing my thunder. Corium ore, actually, yeah, right here, 550 gold each on my realm, and yes, the adamantite also sells for 13 gold, so that's a bonus. And then when the Corium ore spawns, that's definitely a bonus there. They also have some herbs that are like lichen type deals. I get them sometimes, but I usually pass them up a lot of times too. I do have some bear tartar somewhere, but I'm not too worried about it. This is going to be the end of the stream here before too long after a few runs of this, so I'm not going to mess around getting it because Manitomes is so small that you really don't even need bear tartar, really. The herbs for me sell for about 6 gold each when they sell, which is not all the time. Something else though that you can do daily if you have an like an herbalist, you can go to the Broken Isles. You'll have to get a few ranks. I'm sorry, a few levels in herbing, but you can get the fellwort. You can go gather fellwort and make quick, several hundred gold on that. Sometimes up to 1,000, depending on what your realm is, and if you get a seed or not. The mother truckin' Manitomes. This was a good storyline, man. The Burning Crusade. Even Draenor had. Well, I mean, if you minus the whole Garrosh escaped and went back to Draenor part, um, it had a good storyline. It was cool. Where am I at? Not the Manitomes. So Druids, I actually hate every spec on Druid. I don't enjoy playing any of it. Where am I? but I do them for farming. Yo, how am I having such a hard time? There it is. 25 Legion minimum. That, man, you know what? I've probably looked that up a million times and I never remember how much it is. But it's the same for like mining and like skinning too. You'll get the world quest, but you've got to have a certain level for them to show up. Oh, let's start loot appraiser here. So, unless I'm wrong, you can't just run in here and pull all these guys in the hallway at first because they like stun you and slow you and it's really dumb. But you can go in here, you can just kill this first boss, and then everybody just comes to you. So that's handy. The first and the last boss, if you kill them, the whole room comes to you. These guys, I think you sort of luck out and you can pull some. I'm just going to mob them together until they start stunning me and slowing me too much, because then it really just is not worth it at that point. See how like I'm getting slowed, so I got to kill them. Yeah. Hey, yeah, and Jay, if you know any like specific recipes that people are, you know, farming this for, go ahead and let me know, man, because I mean, I'm sure, you know, I mean, I can Google and figure it out, but I'm just sort of killing stuff and hoping I get some dings. Here's the ancient lichen. Yeah, it sells for 5 gold now, but not a great seller rate. So I think I can gather up most of these guys. What is this? Ancient lichen. I'll probably pass that up. Yeah. Wraithfin Mantle. See, that one doesn't even have a seller rank on it. So Zul'Farrak, I've done pretty good. When I first logged on to this guy in a while, I forgot the last thing I'd done with him was a Sithless farm, so I got like jade pieces, glorious leg plates, and stuff like that. They're all posted. Haven't sold yet though. Another working blacksmith on average between 1500k or some super premium stuff like Felsteel Longblade and Corium Champion. Oh yeah, the Felsteel Longblade, man, that would be cool, huh? What if I just got it like on my next pull? I'm in here like I don't even know what I'm doing or what I'm farming, and then it just drops. That would be cool, huh? Oh, what is that? Shotgun, huh? You guys tell me in the chat what you think. If you get something that doesn't have a sales history like this, right? This doesn't have any average sold or daily sold or anything like that, but some of them are obviously listed because they have a price. What do you do with those? Do you all list those, or do you vendor them off? Or do you list them until you have like 1,000 or so items and then you start being more selective? Rock Shard Club. See, same thing. 2,000, but no previous rank on it. Yeah, man. Yeah, it doesn't like right. So like, list them right. Like it doesn't. It didn't cost us anything to get it, right? Like we didn't have to pay anything for it. All right. So here's the last boss. So on the last boss, you can what is this? Ancient Lichen. The last boss, you can kill him, and then everybody comes to you as well. Okay, so slave handler cap. All right. So does anybody remember, like, it was not that long ago? Yeah, I'm gonna post them. It was not that long ago. It was like earlier this year, or the middle of last year, when Blizzard went through that whole thing where they were like treating women like crap. It was a big deal, and they actually Microsoft bought them, right, which is probably good because we could not be playing a game called World of Warcraft if something wouldn't changed. And they went through and they changed a bunch of like names and like different kinds of like characters and stuff that they thought was sexist, which I think is good. But I do find it odd that they still have uh, names like slave handler Cap. I guess it could be worse, right? I guess they could have like the slave handler club or whip or something. Don't they actually have? Isn't there an old instance called the slave pins as well? Daggerfang gloves. There we go. Yeah, yeah, it's probably not that deep. Marsh Creeper belt. So my goal is to get about 1,000 items in Transmog. Not crafted, by the way. I do crafted Transmog, but I've been doing that on my other realms, just part of crafting. But to get farmed Transmog, like up to 1,000 items, I think I'm like 220 something right now. So I want to say I'm on an RP server right now, or it used to be. Okay, so this server is Emerald Dream, which used to be an RP PvP server, right? So I'm imagining there's still a lot of RP guys left over because now it is. I don't even know, dude. I haven't even looked. Yeah, it's a full pop for sure. Um, so my other realm is Storm Rage, and it is, well, I think this one is labeled as high, and the other one is labeled as full. But I'm not exactly sure how they get those numbers because the markets are totally different. Like on this market, the level 87 leatherworking crafted gear current sells for like 3 to 4K, and on Storm Rage it sells for like 400 gold. But ideally, yeah, you would think that, hey, people who do RP are more likely to buy some of that stuff. But I don't think that's necessarily 100% true, because I like Transmog, but me, I don't like the classic looks myself. I like the newer stuff, but I'm a pretty simple dude, right? Like if I could get one pair of jeans that fit the rest of my life, that's me. They never wore out. I'm that guy. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that, man. Not a big RP guy, but that's just where you ended up. Yeah, you're right, dude. I actually ended up buying the package where it was like um 80 bucks for like 6 transfers. Um and okay, so I don't transfer often, right? Like it's not like I transfer all the time, but I would rather pay $12 for it like sometime in the future when I decide to transfer than like the 30 or whatever it is. So I have like five left to transfer. Yeah, it's not that's not too bad. And I was originally going to get some of these tunes on this realm and switch them over, but then I saw how much gold I could make on like jewel crafting and leatherworking on this realm, and so they've just stayed, right? I'm one of them kind of players though that like I like to have everything I need on one realm. Like if I need an enchant, I can go enchant my own stuff. I can make my own jewels. I can make my own flasks and that kind of stuff.
Step closer and don't mumble.
No, I didn't. Well, I didn't do any like
Not everything in the ocean.
major studying, right? I just know on my main realm, I have leatherworking, and then when I started on this realm, I had an old tune with leatherworking, and the prices were insanely different. You could look on like underminejournal.com and figure that stuff out if you want to be like big brained and go that route. That'll help. But I just sort of found out by accident. Dun, 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 dun. What is this? Our third run, I think, right? The thing about Manitomes is it doesn't take long at all to run. No, sir. So I've been running this place for several days, I guess. And before that, I did Zul'Farrak for like a week, and then I did this place, and I'm about ready to switch because if I do one place for so long, it drives me crazy, right? I'm also looking at doing some other things like molten core or some raids actually, and just killing all the trash, and then on like my 10th run in the hour, killing the bosses for the chance at the pets. So. Or ma'am, I guess. I just said no ma'am. I can't really tell with internet names. More of just a general saying, I guess, than trying to figure all that stuff out. But so where I'm heading next after this, I don't know. I may go to Razorfront Crown. I'm going to the easy ones because I'm just padding out my my auction house again, right? And tourist trash farming is good for Transmog. That I would have to look into. I have not heard that, but that could be. Yeah, it could be. And Taurus, by the way, one of my favorite raids of all time. I mean, the Mythic gear set was probably like one of the coolest ever. The fights were most of them were like super fun. And they were fun for tanks too. I've mained a tank for a long time, and they were actually fun. Yeah, you're right. That makes sense, man. That they'd be getting those off pieces like that instead of running it over and over, waiting for it to drop. Yep. So my two favorite transmogs, let's say for plate wearers, are the Mist of Pandaria PvP set for warriors. The plate with like the horns and stuff. I think more than warriors can get it. That's super cool. The Mythic Antorus, and then the recolor that you get from the Mage Tower now is pretty cool, but I like the green a lot better, I think, than the red that it comes with now. So I think at this point we might be able to solo with decent gear, Mythic, um, and Taurus.
Come back with some better stories.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You know what? I got that. Everything I just said was backwards. I'm talking about Tomb of Sargeras. So, Minoxidus. Yeah, I guess that's how you say it. The Mage Tower, they made the Mage Tower permanently up, probably about a month back. So you don't even have to wait for it anymore. You can just go do it. I'm here just not even killing this guy. Antaurus. Okay, so wait a second. Antaurus is the one where the first boss is that flying guy, right? He's like a flying robot. There's some Talonguard Greaves. No cells, right? Oh yeah, I guess. Well, I think in the actual, you probably kill him beforehand. I think in the actual fight, he like flies from one end to the other and like shoots down a bunch of stuff. He might be down before that now, but I don't think I've tried to run that when I was until I was later. I'll have to look at actually what Antaurus is. I think that I might not even be thinking of. Antaurus was Legion, right? I'm thinking of something in WoD, I think. Oh yeah, no. Why not farm gold in real life? I don't know. Why not farm gold? What is that? Does that mean in real life? What does that mean? What does IRLF mean? Is that like a thing I don't know about? Oh yeah. It's an Argus. Yep. Hey man, yeah, dude, I actually, if he means in real life or she, I'm not sure what it is. What's going on, man? So Zemu. Um, so, believe it or not, I actually have a side business where I farm gold in real life. Not real gold, but I resell stuff like on eBay and Amazon. Been doing it for years, at least 10, and it's been good to me, man. It goes ups and it's downs, but yes, yes, one shot animals in real life. Yeah, heck yeah. I'm not for like killing a bunch of animals, by the way. I just got a mental picture of it being in real life and then like the animal dying and like despawning. So I'm not advocating we go out and slaughter animals. Oh yeah, losing 3.4 million gold, that's hardcore, man. I probably would like I would if I lost 3.4 million gold, okay, for one, let's get this out of the way. I would not gamble that, right? But if I did, I mean, does terms of service make you pay that? The most valuable item I've gotten here so far is this run is probably this adamantite right here. I haven't gotten anything these runs here. I did get a 28,000 gold pattern though. for bracers. I haven't sold it yet, but I got it a couple runs ago. Above and below on my I'm on Storm Rage as well. I won't take offense though that you called it your server. Sort of my server too. I'm just teasing. I am on Storm Rage though. Not right now. I'm not. But one thing I did notice is that when I went there, one of the guilds, the people were doing like I don't know if they call it over under or high bid or something like that. But man, this guild they would like gamble all this gold away. Yeah, our server. Oh, nice. Yeah, Storm Rage is big. I actually went there to do raiding and got burnt out, and then came back and the guild was gone or something like that. Yeah. Oh, anyway, Minoxidus. Yeah. So in real life, I do what's called Amazon FBA, and oh, hold on, this is pretty good. Leg plates, 0.06, average sold, 0.03 for 562. I'll take that. So yeah, I'll go out to like TJ Maxx, Bargain Hunt, Ollie's, different kinds of discount stores, and then buy stuff that's like discounted or cheap, and I'll sell it through FBA. So basically, I package everything up in a big box and send it into Amazon, and then they take care of all the customer service. Is everybody ready for Dragonflight, by the way? I mean, is that something that we're excited about? Like, I mean, I got a little video about it, but my thoughts on it are... Colossal War Axe. That looks pretty good, right? 11k with O2 sales rate. That looks pretty sick. Ranger Pauldrons. Yeah, Jay, I'm sort of with you, man. So I always get, like, I refer to it as, like, patch anxiety, okay? So, like, I know what I'm doing here. You know, everything's cut up. I've gotten a lot of stuff done that I want to get done. I like it, right? I'm comfortable with it. And then a new patch comes out, and I'm like, what's it gonna be like? I don't know. The new talent trees are stressing me out already. That on top of, it seems rushed. And what about season 4? Yeah, I think, dude, and you know what, man? I have I'm just expressing my opinion. I like Warcraft, and I've never came down on them real hard because I'm not one of those people that play this game like some people out there. I feel like they'll play the game like 30, 40 hours a week and then always complain about it. And I'm like, I get a lot of enjoyment out of this game, right? So I haven't. I mean, I survived Warlords of Draenor and still made something fun of it. So. Yeah, Jay. So the crazy features, the Legos, Torghast, Covenants, Corruptions, legendaries. They'll have some sort of legendary. They always do. Torcast, I hated it. Still do. Covenants. They'll have another system for sure. Yeah. So they'll work in some of that stuff, but I think the community as a whole seems like they are not liking being over like optimized, right? Like having so many different things that you have to do to optimize your character. That seems like something that they may be going away from because the community has not supported it really. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's just sort of like the nature of this kind of game, though, right? Like, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna play it. I mean, I always do. I'll probably take a break for a while. Like I'll go hard and then sort of take a break and then get back into it and stuff like that. But so one of the reasons I'm sort of not looking forward to it is like, what have they said about season four? Right, like we're like Dragonflight 2022. Okay, that's cool, I guess. But we still have a whole nother season that's supposed to be coming out. So my question is, one for gold makers, okay, what Sky Strider for 9K. So what crafting do we get? Are we getting new crafting? Are we getting new item level like crafters marks, right? Like how's that going to look for gold making because the item level is going up for like Mythic Plus and everything. And how is crafting going to be affected by that? Because they haven't said anything about that. Yeah, Xenu, I think people are on either side of that, man. Yeah, short term, couple of months. Yeah, I know that's what I don't like. I wish that they would have given us some more information about what to expect in season four. That would have really I would have felt better about that if we would have talked about season four and then done Dragonflight announcement.
Step closer and don't
But one thing about it, the start of any new expansion is always going to be like prime time for making gold, right? Like ore is going to go for stupid amounts. It's just going to be it's going to be crazy. So I'm always torn because I'm like I like PVE and leveling and well actually I hate leveling, but I like but getting to the end content I like. And so trying to balance between okay, do I spend a lot of time trying to get gold or at the beginning and then catch up on this other stuff later, or do I want to get in and do the new PVE stuff? So yeah, yeah, it's just nobody knows, man. All right, let's get rid of some of this stuff here. We'll do one more run, and maybe this is gonna be the one, right? Get rid of some of the stuff we can't sell. I don't know if that's enough bag space or not. We'll find out. Yes, Jay. That is always my. That is always what I plan to do, and I think this is why. Because at the end of the expansion, like I'm currently doing more gold making, so I'm like, yes, I'm into gold making, and I'll make a whole bunch at the beginning of this next expansion. But then when it comes out, like I throw all that out the window, and I'm like, oh, let's just go do all the content. Yeah, I agree though, man. Like if I think the smart move, honestly, is to do the gold farming because if you look at it like this, the gold farming opportunity is not going to be there. You know, even realistically after like the first 2 or 3 weeks, like it is um, in the first weeks. So and that's just generally true, right? Like gold making at the beginning of the expansion is going to be way better than at the end. However, PVE content, stuff like that is still going to be the same, right? Like you're not going to lose any value. You may have to wait to get some item levels, but you're not going to be losing any like ability to clear that content. If anything, it'd be easier. Yeah, reroll your Lego when you quit. Yeah. Yeah, man, you're right, dude. It is. It's so hard not to play it because you've been looking at the same stuff so long, and then you get the new stuff, and you want to do this and do that. So the past couple expansions, though, farming like mounts and BOEs has been a pretty big deal. which is at the beginning of an expansion, which is sort of a reason for me to level my druid. I do have a monk though, so his statue helps, and it's like my main. Yeah. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm here. So, yeah, just a bunch of stuff from here that like has no sell rank. But you always want to farm that guy if you have mining. And gather these guys up. There's some adamantite. And so this is, well, I think this is our 5th run. Maybe, I think it's our 5th run, and we have not seen any corium. So when this expansion came out, I spent a lot of time. I leveled up skinning because, oh my gosh, you guys, do you all remember when the what are the pelts called? They're blue. Ah, man, they're like not worth anything now. Did I forget what they're called? But they were selling for like 200 to 300 gold a piece, and so you could just do skinning farms like at those like big like slugs with horns and just different places, and you could sort of do that solo for the most part, and you could get a ton of gold that way. Heavy callous hide, yeah, and now they're like 30 gold. All right, everybody, that's gonna be my last run there. Hold on, you know what, let's check right now, because I think it probably just depends on your server, right? Oh, 1 to 2 gold. Oh my gosh, I thought you were saying like 1 to 2,000. I was like, holy cow. I don't think it's heavy callous hide that what I'm thinking of. Let's check it out. Let's check out the leather. It's blue. The heavy callous hide is the heavy callous hide, is that a green? Let's see.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Okay, let's do consumables. No. Gems. No. What am I doing? Trade goods, leather, search. Callous hide is the green. Heavy callous hide. Yeah, I think you're right. Yes. And you are correct. It is now it is now 1 gold over here. Um yes. So anyway, those used to be like 200 or 300 gold each, and now at least on this realm and Jay over here, it's 1 to 2 gold. So that that just goes to show you why gold making at the beginning of an expansion is better than at the end.
If you find anything exotic,
Yep, that's right. Yeah, that was nice. Um, so anyway, that's gonna be it. We did some skinning farms and some transmog farms. I don't know, we didn't get anything too uber exciting, but I enjoyed hanging out with y'all. And thank you guys for stopping by. If you like gold making content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video. Thanks for sticking around, keeping me company here. Hope you all learned something or just had a good time hanging out. I don't have a set live schedule posting yet. I haven't quite figured that out. And then when kids and family and stuff get involved, it's going to be a little bit limited. So I'll work something out. But thanks for stopping by. Remember, it's just a game. Have fun with it. Don't let it ruin you, right? Don't let it take over your life. Have fun. Don't be a jerk. And yep. Thanks everybody, and I'll catch you all later.